Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. I am so excited to begin this 4-week journey with you on learning about leadership this summer. So on Monday, June 7th, we're going to start, and I just want to give you a preview to week number 1. If you didn't watch my other video already, I just explained how over the 4 weeks, there's going to be 4 different topics on each week. So on week number 1, we're going to learn about leadership fundamentals. We're going to build a foundation of what great leadership is built upon. And then week 2, we're going to talk about customer service skills. Leadership is a service-oriented job. So we've got to get really good at interacting and building relationships with our teammates and our team members. Week 3, we're going to talk about diversity and inclusion. How do you lead people who don't look like you, who don't have the same interests as you, etc. Week 4, we're going to talk about bedside manner. How do you talk to someone when they're going through a tough time? How do you treat people when they don't treat you well, etc. All right. So whether or not you are formally enrolled in our class, or if you're just watching on YouTube, hey, join us. For the next 4 weeks, we're going to be going through this. Week number 1, I want to give you a preview to week number 1 so that you kind of know what to expect and so that you can kind of mentally prepare yourself for the teachings that are to come. All right, so week number 1, we're going to talk about 4 things. All right, so day number 1, on the first day that I meet my students on June 7th, we're going to talk about the purpose of leadership and really how to build solid relationships. And I'm not just going to teach you it, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it within our group, our cohorts that are going to be meeting on Zoom every single day. All right, now why? Why are we going to talk about this? Well, first things first, they say within the first 7 seconds of meeting someone, people already have a solid impression of you. Now, is that impression absolutely correct? No, it's usually not, but it's usually what they already believe about you. So your first impression is super important, and we're going to talk about that, how you can leave a solid positive first impression on others. Next, someone can clearly figure out your intentions of leadership if they just give it enough time and they see what you say or what you do. I'm going to talk a lot about this on day number 1 and about how as a leader, you've got to make sure that your first impression, what you do on that first time of meeting someone and how you do it, and I'm going to show you my strategy of how I do it every single time as well, matters. All right. So next, my biggest fear of my leaders, and I talk about this all the time whenever I train leaders, is that people will misunderstand you. You know, deep down, you can have the greatest of intentions, but if you don't present yourself in the right way, or maybe you come off the wrong way, people may misunderstand you, and that over time can it can be a bad thing because one, like they won't listen to you, etc. All right, so that's day number 1. Super excited. Day number 2, I'm going to talk about, once again, first impressions, but I'm going to talk about public speaking, and I'm going to give my students who are enrolled in my class the opportunity to interview and to publicly speak in front of our class. All right, everyone's going to have that opportunity, and I'm telling you, I'm going to support you. I'm not just going to throw you in there. I'm going to support you, and I'm going to go first, and I'm going to show you the right way to do it. Next, I'm going to explain to you how to present yourself to others. Now, some of you are already thinking, no. Me, public speaking, no. I can do everything but public speaking. So if you have a fear of public speaking, you have to understand that everyone has a fear of public speaking. No one's born as like a natural public speaker. With time, with support, and I believe with the right opportunities, I truly believe that everyone can become a great public speaker. But some of you are like, but why? Why is public speaking so important to leadership? Well, we're going to talk about it in day 2, but let me quickly tell you a little bit more about it right now. See, we understand and we believe that leadership is an easy way to positively serve and impact the world and our community around us. However, we all we've got to go back a step, and you have to understand that in order to be a great leader, you have to have great public speaking abilities and great relational abilities. I'm not expecting everyone to become like a really out there enthusiastic public speaker. You don't need that. I've seen many leaders out there who don't have that that crazy charisma and energy and passion, and they still effectively lead the people that they're leading. However, all of us have our own public speaking kind of skill set, and I hope to bring that out of these students that I'm mentoring, either online or in person every single day who are enrolled in our class. All right, day 3. I want to talk about how to effectively build trust, build love, and build respect within your team. This is like $1 million question. How do you do it? Well, everyone's got a different method, and I'm just going to share with you openly how I do it. Now, I've got to be honest here. A lot of what I've learned about this topic comes from my wife. My wife is an expert leader when it comes to the importance of building trust, love, and respect within a team. And not only is she an expert, but she sees the importance of it. And I got to tell you, over the years, I didn't see the importance of this fully. Now, because she's taught me the right way of leading people through building trust, love, and respect within our team, I got to say that investment in people has given me a large payoff over the years. And that's the same thing I want you to experience in your leadership. See, leadership, when you lead people, you want to try to foster a family atmosphere. That's really what it is. And my greatest hope for all of you is that you create a home away from home. We all know that within our own families, as much as we fight and we bicker, there's love. There's a love that surpasses all understanding, right? Within that family. However, whenever we go to work or we go to school, we may not have that, but let's try to create the best family atmosphere we can for people away from their houses or away from their homes. All right. So that's a huge learning lesson of day 3. So just start thinking about that. And finally, day 4 and our last day, because we're only going Monday through Thursdays, so we can take Fridays off as a break. But day 4, I want to teach you how to strategically use your platform to impact people. You see, I truly believe that leadership is not a long-term platform, but it's a temporary platform. You are in charge of these people for X amount of time. Maybe it's a year, maybe it's a few months, maybe it's multiple years, but it's going to end at some point. And you have to understand that you've got to use that platform to impact and love and serve others. That's really what it's all about. See, I truly believe that in leadership, you can do a lot of good, but believe it or not, you can do a lot of bad. And people don't like to go there and they're like, well, I never intended for that to happen. But you have to understand, when you're the leader of a group or of people, your decisions matter and your decisions impact people. So yes, your decisions can have a negative impact on people. You see, I've made several mistakes, and I'm telling you, and I'm going to share all these openly in my course. So if you follow along in our free course on YouTube, or every single day when I see you live on Zoom, I'm going to share these mistakes. See, I've missed so many opportunities to serve and to help people over the years. And I honestly regret that. A lot of it came from my own selfishness, from my own agenda, from me getting what I wanted out of leadership versus serving and helping others. So I want to share that openly with you so that you don't make the same mistakes as I do. So hopefully you've gotten a pretty good outlook of the 4 days that I'm going to be walking through and teaching you. So I really hope you join and you watch the summary videos, or you join us live online every morning if you're enrolled in the class. Week 1 is all about leadership fundamentals, and that's how I'm going to start off this amazing 4-week journey with you. Thanks for watching, and please join us 4 weeks, June 7th through July 1st, and that's going to be Monday through Thursday. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you next time.